Well, Golden Graces, Reverend Doc D is in the building. Thank you so very much for joining us. Karibu, bienvenidos. I have Mother Earth Reverence Farms and Ministries. I am the chiefess, inspirational, veterinarian, agripreneur. That's a lot of words. Founder of MRF as an acronym. She has 3 daughters. Wellness, mobile veterinary clinics, Global Love Triumphant Ministries, Sustainable Hemp Hall Enterprises. That's the construction side. Okay, just wanted you to get an idea of how this all fits together. Amen. Let's rock and roll. We're in KWANZAA. Yes, day 5, I believe. We might need to actually go back to day 4. Let's go back to day 4. Featured speakers. I don't know if they're going to make it to today. And that's got to be okay. Reverend Avant. Excuse me. Wow. I was trying to get some munchies before it started. And then there's Brother Raymond Do Remo. Oh, yeah. Cooperative economics, very, very important. We have to review this because we got some feedback. It's my own fault. Can't play other music. Ujamaa. Cooperative economics literally means familyhood. And we're going to talk about the buying power of this familyhood. It is significant to employ this understanding of cooperative economics because it involves what I would say an activity of which us in the 21st century must be about. Leverage. Cooperatives, plural, and the sharing of what we do in creating a wealth legacy, a family legacy, for example. Yes, yes, yes. So I've listed 5 ingredients. There's 5 items we must look toward. One is commonwealth, the acceptance of the idea of family and the commonwealth. Familyhood in the commonwealth means we all share in the economics, the collective, the cooperative economics within our family, within our neighborhood, within our village, however you wish to define it. We're in a commonwealth. And then item number 2, once we define who we are, then let's get into an understanding of the functionality of a community cooperative, how it works, how it operates, how we strategize together and plan. And then item 3 is cooperative economics. So we are, as Mother Earth Reverence Farms, involved with community cooperatives from an ecological standpoint, raising your own food, being self-sufficient, self-reliant, or even better, interdependent. And we want to apply that similar functionality to economics. So we're really dealing with two ecosystems, both ecological and economic. I think the two are entwined, and really my intention is to uplift both. We must do them concurrently at the same time. And so here we have item number 4 is citizen mobilization. That's a very general term, but it also has to do with being enlightened and being educated. That's really the main takeaway with citizen mobilization. As of today, or the 30th of December 2025, we do need a citizen mobilization effort, energies. Maybe I'll say energies. I like that word better. In regards to our nation, folks need to understand the significance of voting, going to the ballot box. And we also need a mobilization in regards to economics, because this is another way we express, quote, our vote, is our purchasing power, our buying power that's shown on this slide. And so this is very important. If there's someone that's not advocating for you or even being adversarially impactful, then why are you going to their store if they treat you with such disregard? So embedded in this appreciation of cooperative economics is, oh, Raymond's here. Let's get you added to the stage, brother. How did you?
Hey, buen día. Feliz
Buenos
Kwanzaa.
dias. Happy Kwanzaa. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
we're
sister.
late getting started. And so I'm here talking about citizen mobilization and the significance of being aware, being enlightened, being educated, especially what we were discussing briefly about here in the United States, our buying power. If one is treated less than a human being, then do not participate with your financials, your buying power. And that's what we're talking about today. And number 5, love based business basics. Now, this is Reverend Doc D's little short, sweet, succinct way of inserting a way of being by the discipline of economics. As a doctor, we take an oath. As a theologian, I took an oath. It's an ethical oath. In the field of economics, as I've read, no one has corrected me that in the field of economics, there is no oath. And I'm suggesting for the 21st century global context that we insert love based business basics. Now, I'm not going to get into all that now. I'm not going to put on my theological hat for that at the moment, but I just want people to appreciate that we need to have a basis, and that basis is love. Supreme love leads the way. If we're not about serving in a benevolent way, then we don't need to be doing it. This is from a cooperative economic standpoint. So the preparation for this cooperative economics, Ujamaa, is a commitment to the practice of a shared commonwealth. There may be some people that say, hey, I don't want to be a part of this. Well, then don't want them around if they're going to be so, I would say, narcissistically or individualistic in their mindset. This is so important as well for the 21st century as I see it. Now, I may not be here another 100 years, but I really believe we are preparing for a global renaissance in which there'll be various levels and entities, villages, and neighborhoods of commonwealth, self-defined, of which we will be operating interdependently. And so we want to encourage self-sufficiency, self-reliance. But we're not an island unto ourselves. We're one living planet, one living being, one love, one spirit. And so it's ridiculous to think you can just go out on your own. That's why we have labor unions. Because if you attempt to be taken on a corporation by yourself, you're going to get squashed. That's why we have labor unions, to leverage. Yes, collectively. Yeah, they call it collective bargaining. And so there's a way to leverage. Many hands make a burden light. I kind of like that little funky visual there with the puzzle pieces. You're going to put all them puzzle pieces together. Yeah, each one brings their own little piece. And together, we can do this. And the whole idea is freedom. So that we can be free to do, be, and have that what we are called to be. Amen. Let's keep moving. So we are reviewing day 4. Day 4 was cooperative economics, and we know, understand, appreciate cooperative economics as a wealth education ministry here at Mother Earth Reverence Farms and Ministries. We got to be about educating one another, and from a standpoint where each one teaches one. I wish I had put that in here. Yeah. So you're learning actively. This is so important because you're not just passively listening like you're watching a TV show. You got to be capturing, recording, writing down notes, whatever you got to do, because you're going to be asked to teach. So if you're learning as if you got to teach it to someone else, that's a whole different level of learning. Amen. And then I'm going to briefly mention the No Conservatory of Academies that is currently underway. It is and will probably always be a work in progress. The conservatory contains many academies, and we're using Dennis Kimbrough, Think and Grow Rich. He wrote this with Napoleon Hill. That's the N. Napoleon Hill is there on the lower left. Think and Grow Rich. That's like the cornerstone book for those of us in entrepreneurship. And then we have Oprah. Now, we don't have to agree what everyone says. And for one, Oprah is one of them for me. But she is the first female billionaire. So she's got something to teach. I think we need to learn from her. No, I don't have to agree with everything she does. Mm-mm. And then next we have Wallace Wattles. Now he wrote The Science of Getting Rich. And his little book is really good as well. Worth holding on to and reading on a regular basis. That's him in the color photo there. He's kind of thin, slim looking dude there. And then we have the Black Rose. She's the last W. That's Madam C.J. Walker. She's actually the mother of network marketing. Came up through slavery and became a multimillionaire herself. She was contemporary with Booker T. Washington. And these people, and as a woman, boy, she blasted the glass ceiling, basically, and stood up for herself amongst men. She's one of the first millionaires here in the United States. But just coming up from slavery, sometimes it's great to take notice of how far someone has come. Yes. So let's keep moving. I'm going to skip over this part for now. We're going to come back to I have brother. I've got a recording for him. So, oops, this slide got a little messed up. NIA, that's really for today. Purpose. No, I think I might have messed up on this one. Lord. Okay. Well, we'll go for it. And NIA's purpose. It's a wonderful principle. Okay, yeah. The fifth principle of Ngusu Saba. Kwaswili, it translates into purpose. NIA as purpose. It's essentially a commitment to the collective vocation of building, developing, and defending one's community. The deep appreciation, of culture within the chronicles of human civilization carries one of the highest divine orders as upright, two-legged Homo sapien human beings. Purpose, divine design. Why are you here? Why are we here? What is this all about? And so this is, I'm infusing with these photos, pictographs, the significance of Akebulan, Africana, the motherland, marching by your own drum. Everybody, and I mean everybody needs a drum. You beat by your own drum, your heart beats. You have your own rhythm. And so with this little plain slide, I'm ennobling you to find your rhythm, find your drum. And we have to realize we are, I would say more so now than ever before, to claim our purpose within being a citizen of this planet and accepting that we are all global citizens, potentially more connected than we've ever been in the chronicles, as I said, of human civilization. You know, you can call somebody on the other side of the planet for free with a smart device. Hello. That's never happened. Amen. And so as we connect, as we define and become more evolved, we're growing, developing, then our purpose must also expand. I don't think we can just stay insulated and isolated. There's things happening on the other side of the planet that Dr. King talked about. If it happens to them, it impacts us. Gandhi was very similar. The mystics of faith tradition do agree. Everything is related. So let's be about that. So I believe, as I've already mentioned, about we're preparing for a renaissance. Are we going to have some birthing pains? Yes, we are. We're already having them. A renewal, a revival, a revolution is at hand. That's what I say here in this 21st century. So it is incumbent upon all of us to regain a sense of honoring where we've come, our ancestral initiative, those who have come before, and the greater genius as peoples of the global majority to continuously seek to add value that's embedded for an ever expanding good and beauty representing the entire planet. That's what this is about. And we are so thankful with KWANZAA to uplift this principle because I feel we want to be remembered, we want to be celebrated in our purpose. And this is when we do it much more directly via KWANZAA. And then hopefully each and every day we honor ourselves. Well, I'd like to play Brothers Slide. Let me see. Oh, I did some. Let's see. How can I add layout? See, I haven't done this before.
Okay, so while you load that, Doc D, I'm when you're talking about purpose and the day 5 of NIA, I started to think about there was a pastor from the Bahamas and Miles Monroe, and he made a great analogy of how when we are born to this planet, we all come ready set with instructions on purpose. So what he refers to as the maker's instructions, and really our job, or one of the key purposes that we have as individuals, living beings on this planet, is to come to understand what those manufacturers' instructions are. A lot of time, and obviously, to maintain this body, this vessel that we're given to walk around the planet in, we have to know the best way to give it nutrition, the best way to maintain the different systems, whether it's a skeletal system, the physiological, nervous system, all these different layers of system which make up us as a human being, so that we can continue healthily being human. So once we've got the body sorted, we start to understand what the Maker's instructions actually are, also giving us a method to talk to ourselves, to reconnect with our Maker, so that we can find the best path forward to expand and enrich the world, the environment that we're moving in. So purpose is really key. I love the thing, purpose, peace, and power. So
Absolutely. And I thought of you when I was making that slide, because that's your outro. That's usually what you share,
finish with, yep.
you finish with. So I know that it means a lot. That word purpose, it must mean a lot to you because you say it all the time. Absolutely. Are you still
So
hearing me?
yeah, I hear you. Everything done on
Okay, good.
purpose. So intentional.
Amen. Absolutely. Well, you're going to take over here. Let's see how this we can make this roll. Hopefully, maybe if we can. Oh, can we? It's not playing.
On the bottom right,
It's
I
not
think.
playing. I'm pressing the buttons. It doesn't want to play. Oh, I've just been having, I don't know. It's
You
not
having fun with it?
allowing me. It's not allowing the button to just click play. It's not allowing it. Well, I don't know what else to do.
Well, would you like me to see if I can?
If you are you able to pull it up?
Yeah, let me have a look. Give me 2 seconds. And
I've been playing it all along. All of a sudden, don't want to play.
all right, let me have a look here.
Yeah,
I got it. If you, where is
it's
it?
really bizarre.
Uh, wait, KWANZAA. This is it. So, where were we taking it from? From
I
Ojama.
I I just been playing the whole thing.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
If you like to allow me to share screen,
Okay.
I can do.
Let's see.
Let me
Where
see
are
if I can.
you?
Hold on. I think it's giving me. Here we go. I'm sharing. You can hear me.
You're on stage.
Yeah.
Um,
Apparently, I'm sharing. So maybe just click on the picture that you have up there now, the call to action. Remove that from the stage, and
okay.
does that work?
I see you, but I don't see your
Yeah.
computer.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, it says that it's there. So
Hmm. Um, maximize
let's
you, Raymond.
take him off as well.
Interesting.
So maybe maybe it's
I
the
might need
share
to
option.
just let this go. That is so
Yeah. Okay.
funny. Hmm.
Well, I'll stop screen sharing because I think what's happening is that perhaps you need to allow me to share. It's saying that
See.
um, something's happening. Well, let's try present. No. So I'll stop screen share and I'll present it again and see if it comes up. Can you see that? No.
Invite to the studio. You're already in the studio, so you ought to be able to just. Okay. I think I need to. No, you're off.
Mm-hmm. There are
Dick from
no
studio.
keys. No key.
Yeah, I can't see you. I mean, you're on. You're on stage, so I don't know.
Yeah, we're both on stage. Are there additional slides or images or videos that you have queued up underneath that you, okay. So you need to remove that.
Yeah, I just put you back up so you can see it, and
Mm-hmm.
I can remove that, so you will have space, and you're on stage, so that ought not to be anything preventing you from screen sharing.
Yeah, from this side it says that it's I'll stop screen share, present again.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you need to add it from your side somehow, but I'm not sure.
Okay, let me see if I can share screen with you again. This one. Oh, there it goes.
There we go. Hello.
Well, where's the sound? Oh, there it goes.
It sounds there. Just full screen. Let's go. Enjoy. All right. G'day. This is Ray, aka Kiwi Buenos Aires. Hey, thank you very much, Doc D, for inviting me to help celebrate Kwanzaa. I put this together. I hope it's going to provide some value for some people. I'm going to be presenting 3 ideas, 3 systems that we are already using that I think can be of huge value for those of us that undertake to explore, learn, earn, and grow. So let's get right into it. First of all, obviously, most of us already know what a MRF is, Mother Earth Reverence Farms, modern tools aligned with ancestral principles. Kwanzaa reminds us that unity is not about gathering, it's about how we build systems that elevate, that serve the whole. So tonight I'm going to share these 3 active systems, or today I'm going to share these active systems we're using right now: Airbnb, Bankus, the Bank of Us, and Live AI, and explain a little bit about how each of those aligns with the Nguzo Sala. All right, so Airbnb, first of all, represents as a good representation of Ujama and Ujima. Airbnb, also known as RideBnB, is all about cooperative economics, so group economics, and collective responsibility. Airbnb, also known as RideBnB, as I said, is the first community building platform on the OPBNB blockchain. For those of you that don't know yet what a blockchain is, it's basically a ledger of accounts, which is digitized and immutable, which means that it can't be messed with. So when things are put onto the blockchain, they're transparent and they can't be messed with. So it's really good for anti-corruption. So Airbnb runs entirely on smart contracts. So there are no intermediaries. There's no gas commissions. Gas is what the blockchain uses to move information from one place to another. And it's fully transparent and decentralized. There's nothing to do with hotels. So the B&B part is not a bed and breakfast. It has nothing to do with land ownership. It has to do with sovereignty, personal sovereignty of funds, MLMs, multi-level marketing. It's nothing to do with that, or any get-rich-quick schemes. So what else do I have to say about that? It's a good way of beginning to understand and utilize the Web3. First of all, we have the internet, and then Web3 is basically where we are able to move things around the internet, and the blockchain is a means that we can do that. It's a small on-chain anchor to get started with RevDocD, roughly between $3 and $5 USDT. The value flows through clearly defined, visible smart contract rewards. So it's a good way to develop group economics and kind of like a susu, if you like, where you're able to support one another and everybody is rewarded and it's all mutually beneficial. So the KWANZAA alignment, apologies for a spelling mistake there. Ujamaa is about cooperative economic participation. So everybody getting involved. It's not about extraction per se. So more community-oriented, less individualistic. Ujamaa, responsibility is encoded into the system itself, so via the blockchain. So this is community economics governed by code, not by gatekeepers. Right. So next up, we've got Bankers, which represents the principles of Koji Kajulia and Ujamaa. Bankers, or the Bank of Us, it's not a bank. It's a financial access layer designed for people that have been excluded from traditional systems. More than 1 billion people around the world excluded from the banking system. So the Bank of Us, not too dissimilar to PayPal, but the difference being and how it's structured is that instead of Elon Musk getting all the money is again shared amongst those that are using the system. So no bank account is required, no traditional KYC barriers. KYC meaning know your client, right? So all you need is an email address and a smart device, Wi-Fi, and you're banked. So
today, we'll show you how to get your referral link and start inviting others. Let's tap on the app, and you'll have 2 login options: biometric access or a PIN, which will be sent to your email in just a few seconds. We're going to use the second option. Right now, the message is being sent. Let's check our email. The message has arrived. Enter the code you just received and tap Confirm Email. We've just logged into our Bankus app. At the bottom, you'll see a box that says, Invite friends and earn USETs automatically and in a decentralized way. Let's tap on that box, and it just gave us our referral link. It will give us an invitation code and a referral link. To the right of the link, there are 2 small icons you can tap to copy and paste your referral link and share it with your friends. Let's tap on it, and the link has just been copied. Now, send it to everyone you want to start using this decentralized digital bank, so they can easily earn and make payments through a decentralized system.
Decentralization is, for me, it's one of the keys. Decentralization, community, all this good stuff. So Bankers is also launching shortly a Kids Academy to help promote financial education and literacy to younger people. So this is really, really exciting. Unreservedly recommend these guys. And Bankers allows people to store and move value using modern digital rails. They use Visa, for example. So you can go in with your Bankers card, you can withdraw from the bank, you can go to a shop, you can pay for your things, and you're using it using digital currencies or cryptocurrencies. So you are able to move independently from the banks and what the government's telling you where you have to go. So the alignment is Kuti Chagulia people to find their own participation. Ujamaa, it's a peer-to-peer exchange without institutional control. So really it's all about access coming before profit. And that's exactly what the Bank of Us offers. Okay, so next, what's next? Well, next we have Lev AI, leverage AI. 300,000 people a day are just starting to use AI for the first time. So many of us have already been using it, utilizing it to help connect with people, help with our marketing and everything like that. So Levi connects us to creativity and purpose, or the KWANZAA and NIA. Lev AI is not an authority and not a replacement for culture or human wisdom. It's an intelligence tool that helps people communicate, organize, and translate ideas across systems, language, technology, and institutions. It reduces barriers so creativity and purpose can move faster and reach further, which is really, really good. The alignment with KWANZAA is KWANZAA, as I said, creativity applied to real challenges. And NIA, technology guided by purpose, not speculation. So Lev AI amplifies intention, but it doesn't replace it. Same with creativity. Creativity is in each of us, coming from up there, right?
Let's be real. Marketing your business and keeping up with AI tools shouldn't be this hard. That's why there's Lev AI, the all-in-one customer growth system built for entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, small business owners, and many others. From the start, Lev AI learns your brand and voice. Need a post right now? My AI Social gives you platform-ready content, comments, and DMs that sound just like you and speaks to your audience. Want your message everywhere? With My AI Video, you can create an AI twin that looks and sounds like you, or select an avatar to deliver your script in nearly any language. Need a website today? My Web spins up a branded site. Copy, images, SEO, ready in minutes. With My Network, add contacts by screenshot. Lev AI enhances each contact you add and creates a personality profile, then suggests what to say next and tracks follow-ups. It also reminds you when to reach out. And with My Prospects, find new prospects, filter by location or role, and know exactly how to approach them. Not sure how to reply to a prospect? Help Me Reply keeps conversations moving and wins you more customers. With Lev AI, you show up, stay consistent, and grow without an expensive agency or a dozen tools. Ready to make AI marketing simple? Join as a member to use Lev AI for your business. Want to earn by sharing Lev AI? Become a partner. Get Lev AI.
Am I AI or am I real? I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of that. So very, very interesting, Lev AI. What we got next? Well, what are the next steps? Well, let's go through these next steps. With regards to Airbnb, it's a way for people to work together online using computer rules that are fair for everybody. No one can cheat, and everyone can see what's happening. So simply ask for a demo. You can only access this by private invitation. Well, bankers, what about bankers? Well, bankers helps people use money on their phone, even if they don't have a bank. Wow, so cool. All right, so if you have people living in other countries, you can send them money directly, and it's not even going to cost you anything. It's about being included. All you have to do is download the app and then reach out to somebody that has the invitation link. Again, it's by invitation only. This is private. And finally, Lev AI, which helps people explain their ideas better and learn faster. It doesn't think for you, it helps you think. Subtle difference. So that's that. Emoja y Kuchikagulia. In closing, these tools are not ends in themselves. They are instruments, tools, instruments. But here's the uncomfortable African human truth. We love debating who knew who had which connection, who had political cover, right? But people really ask important and harder questions. Did they build systems? Did they separate family from governance? Did they compound intelligence, wealth, or did they just consume, take? Did they prepare successors or just heirs? So generational wealth is not built by shortcuts, it is built by refusing short-term satisfaction and short-term solutions as well, for that matter. So a word to young professionals and founders, you already have the advantages previous generations did not. Okay, information is cheaper, markets are more open. It's like 3 billion people on the planet. There is access to these people now. Distribution is digital and instant, and capital is fragmented but accessible. So what you may lack is not access, but patience. Talking about time. Well, wealth is not moral or immoral. It is mechanical. It rewards discipline, structure, timing, and restraint. So, that's me drinking mate for the first time. So if you ignore the mechanics and money, money will leave you clean or dirty. Money will not be attracted to you. So think of this. Instead of debating who had privilege, ask yourself one question. If opportunity met you today, would you consume it or compound it? KWANZAA reminds us that self-determination must be practiced. It's not promised. Access before profit, community before control. So thank you very much for your time. Thanks also to Dr. Chilumba Kebuwala, PhD, for his inspiring words, and of course to the Reverend Dr. Denise Elizabeth Hall and everybody else that is enjoying the blessings of KWANZAA. So purpose, peace, and power. Big loves from Buenos Aires, and hasta pronto. Thank you. Sounds good. What's next? Well, call to action, reach out to RevDocD, and you can collect your access, your private invitation link to Airbnb, private invitation link to Live AI, your private invitation link to bankers. The truth is out there, but really the truth starts with you. What do you believe to be true? Do you believe to be true what you see and hear on the news every day? People telling you how terrible and horrible the world is? Or do you believe in the gift that you were given, in the manufacturer's instructions, that we are part of the abundant and beautiful world that we live in? So choose very, very carefully what you spell, the words that you spell and speak out to others, and move in purpose, move with intention, move with love. So thank you, Dr. D, for the call to be here. Purpose, peace, and power. Big loves to everybody. Y adiós de Buenos Aires.